Hello everyone, welcome again to the Python Django for Beginners course. Today I will tell you about templates, and as we studied in our previous lectures that Django is using the MVT architecture. MVT means Model View Template Architecture, and this is the main diagram showing the MVT architecture, uh, meaning models, views, and templates. We covered how to create views, and then we had a simple model, a student model that is used to store data in the database. Now today we come to the template, and as I told you before, the template are used to interact with the user. So it is actually the user interface in the Django app, which is actually an HTML page with some controls. Now, how we create templates in Django? We first of all, the first step we need to create is to create a template is to have my templates folder in my app folder, and then we have different HTML files inside that folder. So let's go to our VS Code for writing our first template. Now in this project, if you see in this app, we have two URLs. The first one is the hello, and the other one is a blank URL, which is the home page. And if you come to the views, we have two views over here, which returns an HTTP response. Both the views are returning an HTTP response object. Now let's come to the templates. How can we implement templates in the Django app? So I will go to the my app folder, and then I will create a new folder with the name templates. And inside this template folder, I will create a file with the name, for example, index.html. Now I can write the HTML code over here. So when I click on this and sorry, first of all I have to select a language. Let me select the language as HTML. Okay, let's leave it for the time being. You can write your own HTML, or you can fill with the template. I will say HTML document. Now over here it gives me the basic tags. Let me name it as index, and let me inside the body, let me write something. Welcome to Python, Python Django course slash h1, and over here I will say this is a lecture, this is a tutorial on templates. This is a simple HTML file. I have saved it with the name index.html. Now how can we open this HTML file in the Django? We will go to the views, and instead of, for example, if I want to associate it with the home page, instead of the HTTP response, I will just delete the HTTP response, and I will call the render function. And what the render function is doing, that it renders an HTML file to the user. So over here I will give the first argument is the request. So I will say request. It is the same object which is mentioned over here. I will pass it to the as an object to the function, and the next argument to this is actually the file I want to render. So I will say index.html. Now this is the index.html. Now let me run the server and see what is the result. Now if I open the browser, Welcome to Python Django course. This is a tutorial on the templates. So this is how we render templates in the Django application. So normally when we write the views, we usually return the HTML files in the views by calling the render function. So that's it. Now let me revise it. Templates are actually used to rent templates are actually used to give a user interface. Now the user interface is defined in the form of the HTML files, which is stored in the templates under the templates directory in the my app folder. And then how we render it inside the views, we call the render function in the we return a render an object and call the render function to return that object with the request object as an argument, and the second argument is the HTML file. So this was an introduction to the templates. We will go deeper into the templates in the next lecture.